Professional headshots can cost anywhere from $300 to $800, and that's assuming you can find time between all your responsibilities to actually book a session. What if I told you you could create LinkedIn-worthy headshots using the selfies from your phone for under 40 bucks? What's up? I'm Becky. Welcome back to my 5-part series where we're using AI to compete in today's job market. In the last video, we used AI to work on our resume. You can click that here. And this week, we're going to use AI to create a headshot to go in that resume. I've spent the last few weeks testing different applications using the same source photos. And today I'm going to cover the top 3 favorites for Android that actually produced LinkedIn-worthy results. Here's what we're working with. 12 source photos taken under decent lighting. Nothing fancy. The same kind of photos most of us have available. Here's a pro tip. I did my makeup for 2 weeks to create a stockpile of photos to use for this exercise. Alternatively, you could go through all of your photos in your history and create a folder for the AI headshots that you'd like to use, but a warning, there could be some that don't meet the criteria. And the reason that's important is because the AI application is going to need a clear understanding of your features so it can produce good results for you. I tested for 3 key things. The first being, how easy was the application to navigate? The second being, how long did the process take to produce those photos? And 3, were they good enough to use in a professional resume or LinkedIn profile? I'm also going to break down costs for each of them because honestly, when you're job hunting, every penny counts. Let's see which one gave the best value for your time and your money. First up is Remini. The first thing I noticed is that this app has a ton of options. We're talking way beyond just headshots. There's options to enhance old photos, create avatars, all kinds of AI tools packed into this one app. Since recording this video, Remini has made an option available called LinkedIn Professional Headshots. They're catching on. For pricing, you're looking at $4.99 a week for the light version, or you can go pro for $9.99 a week. Now, this is a subscription-based model, so keep that in mind. From the landing page, you'll choose AI headshot from the bottom menu, then you'll scroll through the options until you find the one labeled casual headshot. There are other styles too, but for your professional use, this is the one I suggest. Once you're in, you can upload your photos. Now, this one requires a minimum of 4, but you can upload more, which I actually suggest doing. Standard AI applications require a minimum of 8, maximum of 12, and this is because it needs to get a good idea of your features to produce really great results. Now, this one produced really quick results. I mean minutes, not 20 to 30 minutes like some of the other applications. Here's my results. You'll notice this one's very airbrushed. Too much for my taste, honestly, but if you really enjoy that airbrushed look, it might be a great option for you. It definitely gives that very polished, like magazine cover vibe. The cool thing is, once you've uploaded your photos, you can redo the output as many times as you want. Didn't like the first batch? Regenerate. Want to try different styles and looks? Go for it. Since it's a subscription-based model, you'll have unlimited access to everything within that subscription. The pros for this application, it was super fast. You get to regenerate your results as many times as you want, and it has a ton of other features beyond just professional headshots. The cons, at least for me, is that it's heavily airbrushed and it's a subscription-based model. Next up is Momo, and I really appreciated just how simple this one was. As soon as you log in, there is a LinkedIn headshots option right on the front page. There's no digging through menus, no confusion about which options to pick. It's clearly labeled and it's easy to find. The fee for this one is $9.99 a week or $40 a month. This one does require a minimum of 8 to 12 photos, so you do need more variety in your source photos compared to Remini. But remember that stockpile strategy I mentioned, I promise you it will pay off. Once you upload the photos and select the type of AI photos you're looking to generate, it's going to tell you exactly how long it's going to take to generate those photos. Now, I really appreciated that it gave you a countdown timer, so you knew exactly what to expect. The app is clean and easy to use. Everything's intuitive, the app isn't cluttered, and you can easily navigate it even if you're not tech savvy. The output gave 60 different photo options, so there's plenty to choose from. You've got different outfits, different lighting, different styles, different clothes. I said outfits already. Okay, I really like the outfit part. There's enough variety that you can pick different ones for different purposes. So say you choose one for your resume, you choose one for your LinkedIn profile, and you choose a different one for your website profile when you actually get the job. Some of these are less airbrushed than the Remini option, but some of them are about the same. The pros and cons. It's a clean interface. You get 60 photos to choose from. Some are more natural looking, and there's a clear timer that's visible. Now the cons, it does require more source photos. It is still subscription based, and it takes 30 minutes for your output to generate. The next one we're working with is Try It On, and this one is a web-based interface instead of it being a mobile app for your phone. This one's also really easy to use, and it has a totally different pricing structure, which I think some job seekers might appreciate. It does require 8 to 12 photos, and it has tight parameters for what it's willing to accept. If you chose to take some of your historical photos and put it into a folder for this upload, you might have to supplement with some fresh selfies just so you have enough that are accepted. Now, here's where it gets interesting or different. You pick your package, and the AI generated photos are essentially $1.75 each at a minimum of 20 photos for $35. But it's a one-time fee. You can also opt for a higher package. They offer as much as 100 AI photos. I opted for the $35 package because inflation got me acting like a broke bitch. Once you upload your source photos, you're going to go through all of the options that they have, and you're going to select the 20 photos you want it to generate. There's plenty to choose from, different professional ones, different backgrounds, different professional vibes. You'll go through and just select all of the 20 that you'd like to be part of your package. The customization on this one's pretty cool. You're not just saying, give me 20 photos. You're curating exactly what you want from your source photos. I want this background. I want this outfit. I want this, lighting. Once you've made all of the selections for your output, it takes a few seconds for it to confirm submission, and then it puts it into a queue. It says 2 to 3 minutes to generate, but it can take longer depending on how many items they have in their queue at that time. Mine took less than 10 minutes during a busy time of day, and it does send you an email to let you know when it's done. So you can go take a break, eat your lunch, work on your resume, whatever you need to do until it's ready. Here's my results. I think the quality is sharp and professional, and I like the styles. And there's no wading through a bunch of photos to find something that's usable. Most of these are usable. I think the best part about this is that it's a one-time fee. I tend to forget about my mobile subscriptions, and so I end up getting charged month over month before I even realize that I opted into it. You pay your $35, you get your 20 photos, and you're all done. Pros and cons. Pro, one-time fee. It's a high quality output of photos, and you get to curate the outfits and the backgrounds that you get in your results. From the con list, their processing times vary. It's less photos to choose from than Momo, for example. If you prefer an app, the fact that it's web-based would also be a con. I don't think it's a con. I think it's fine. Let's recap each of these apps. With Remini, you get a super airbrushed and polished look. It delivers in 5 minutes or less, and it's as low as $4.99 a week. But if you forget to cancel, that can really add up fast. Momo lands in the middle, professional but polished. Some are more natural, while some are still airbrushed. It takes 30 minutes to complete the process, and it's $10 a week. But you do get 60 photos with a good variety. Try It On gives you the most control over your final look. The quality is right up there with professional photographers, and it takes anywhere from 2 to 20 minutes. The $35 is a one-time fee, and you're done. There's no surprises on your credit card statement. So which one should you choose? If we consider the big picture, we've already saved a ton of money just by going this route instead of using a professional photographer. So it would make sense to use the app that produces the results you like the best. But if you're really on a budget, Remini is a good choice at only $5 for a week. And in some cases, it does offer a 7-day free trial, but the locations vary, so check it out first. I went with Momo for my LinkedIn profile, and I chose one of the options from Try It On for my YouTube profile. But here's the thing. All three of these will give you options that are 1,000% better than having no headshot at all, or just using a casual photo from your camera roll. Choose something that makes you feel confident. Speaking of subscriptions, if you go with Remini or Momo, make sure you set up a reminder to cancel cancel that subscription service. Don't get yourself stuck 4 or 5 months down the road having spent way more money than you allocated. Or just cancel the subscription the second you're done with it. You can always re-enable it down the road if you decide you need to use it again. These subscriptions renew automatically, so if you forget about them, they can definitely add up quickly. For Android users, all you have to do is Google subscriptions. It'll open your profile and you can manage your subscriptions there and easily cancel. I'm not saying don't use subscription services. They can be really valuable if you use them all the time. I'm just saying don't continue to pay for them if you're only using them once. Get what you need and then cancel it. We're on a budget. We are 2 episodes into my 5-part series where we're using AI to compete in today's job market. Our first video was building a resume. Now you've got a photo to go with that resume. In our next video, we're going to build a LinkedIn profile because a digital resume is important too. So hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified when it drops, and hit that like button if you found this helpful. I also created an AI questionnaire guide for anybody that's just getting to know what AI can do. That's in the description box for you below as well. As always, thank you for being here. Good luck out there, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to see next. Take care. No, thank you. Well, that's my timer. All right. Come on.